Hey guys, it's back to Entertain with another Survivor video. As of doing this, the finale of Survivor 46 was yesterday, and just like I think 44 is the only video we have of 46. Because 45 we did pre-merge and merge, and then 41 and 40, you get the point. So this we're pretty much encapsulating all our thoughts of the season with this video. But yeah, if you're entertained, I brought my special guest here.
Hello, it's me, Keenan, again. How y'all doing?
All right. So, we got a lot of ground to cover because, again, we're covering the entire season, and we got a lot to say. But I don't have my list on me, so Keenan's kind of like guiding me on the list of just the order of topics we're talking about. But yeah.
Oh yeah. First off, obviously, let's just do a quick thoughts on 46 as a season as a whole.
Right. You can go first.
I would say it's funny because we're gonna talk more about it, especially near the end. But man, I really enjoyed 46 especially in the middle part, especially from near the merge and all the way to the merge.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say this season beats 45 because we said on the last video 45 in my opinion is the best season new era.
Mm-hmm.
But then that finale, man, oh my goodness, that finale was just left such a bad taste in my mouth. Probably the majority of Survivor fans.
Right.
And now it just made me so bad. It made me turned off by the season. I just hate the way how it ended.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's overall. I think the season is. We'll elaborate more as we talk about this. I probably will say it's upper mid tier, around the same area as I would say Gabon and Guatemala, where it's not top 20, but I don't know, maybe early 20s or something. I don't know, but to get on my thoughts on the season specifically, I agree. I think that this season had genuine moments of greatness. Honestly, the tribal council set's really nice. There's lack of there's not as much island advantages. Really, the only advantages that are there
what's the extra
were
vote?
the two extra votes that Maria and Tevin had. People got voted out with idols. It's what they meme the season. But even then, idols weren't overkill. It's just it's not surprising to me that the most entertaining new era season is the one that doesn't have a bunch of trinkets and a bunch of BS. I don't know why production isn't getting the memo that just basic human interaction is what makes a show the way it is.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought maybe having a season without all that stuff would make season good? Literally, we just might like old school seasons because of that. But
really. But yeah, I thought I thought the merge was really had it was fun, it was funny, it was genuinely entertaining. And then the finale came and it just felt like a buzzkill. There were many different moments during the finale that I just straight up just didn't like, and it's unfortunate because all season, not really all season, but just merge since that's when that's when it got really entertaining. Me and Keenan were debating on which is better, this season or 45, because it's obviously better than 41 and 44 since we don't like those seasons. It's better than 43 because it has a more balanced edit, and it seems like it's better than 42 because they ain't got hourglass twist or whatever. So there was a potential for 46 to be the best season of the new era. It was the potential for it to for Survivor to finally get just a little bit of traction again, and then just the ending, it turned me off. I'm okay, it just
I feel like the ending's it kind of reminds me of 44's ending, because especially the fact how I know you don't like Heidi. I was kind of mad at the fact Heidi got a vote over Carolyn.
Right, I was too.
So yeah, it's definitely 44 definitely a bad taste in my mouth, especially after the finale. It's kind of similar to 46. So
right, the difference is 46 was actually pretty decent all the way until the end. Literally, the finale is what killed it. 44 was just kind of going downhill during the merge. So the same thing with 43 and a bunch of 30 seasons. But no, just literally, he and I were talking about this yesterday. A bunch of 30 seasons have a decent pre-merge and then just falls off the merge. Game Changers, decent pre-merge, falls off the merge. H3, same thing. Go Silent, same thing. It's just a bunch of Islands especially.
Wins the War.
Wins the War.
Even though it's a 40 season, so
yeah. But no, we're just gonna talk about how we feel about 46 as the season progressed, but just right now, just know that both of us. For me personally, I think it's decent above average, but I think the ending definitely, it definitely turned me off in a way.
Like I said, same for me. I personally, I'll talk more about the ranking. I have the season the second best new era season behind 45. I think that's a good spot for it. And I definitely have kind of like I said in the mid tier, kind of a little below Gabon, but I think still better than like Australia and Outback and Africa and like Guatemala. So, all right, so you ready to talk about the season?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Okay, let's talk quick about just like some main stuff in the 46. Main thing was I was kind of upset they didn't announce they're not going to bring back the auction. Because I really thought the auction made 45 like more unique because like it was the first time it came back since Worlds Apart.
Right.
I really expected it to come back in 46, but unfortunately we didn't have that.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I wasn't like too bothered by it because like rarely did they do auctions back-to-back seasons. But I understand why you have like a fan outcry for bringing the auction back, and at least you can do is like have it 2 seasons in a row. Yeah. But anyway,
I think the only time we did it back-to-back was Tocantins and Samoa.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the only time they've done it back to back. All right, so, and also another thing I think we should talk about is what are your thoughts on the way they did idols? Because I think last season I praised 45 by the way they did the idols. Like, it's like idol clues, like you got like work your way to get the idol, kind of like the old school way. But this season, like it now like the players get his key now, and they find it in the box. But you can't unlock the box until your tribe loses immunity.
Yeah. So here's like I kind of understand to an extent what production is getting at. They're saying like, okay, if a tribe loses, then at least you have a way of not going home because you get to find the key for either. The problem is that it in a way kind of encourages it kind of encourages people to throw the challenge. I mean, if you find the key to idol, all you can do is just pray that your tribe doesn't win, and you get the key, you get an idol. So it's just like. I mean, it's just yet another thing where, like, production had an alright idea, but they didn't think it through. So, yeah. I mean, I think the best way of idols was probably last season 45, where you have to actually work through it. You have to either burn down the wax of the idol, or get a coconut, or whatever. Like just different unorthodox ways to actually achieve the idol rather than getting a lock on the key. So,
exactly. Yeah. I hope 47 they bring that 1 in 45 back, but I doubt it. They're probably gonna change it up again.
Probably.
All right, let's talk.
I thought the 1 in 43 wasn't too bad. Where they got the beads from different bags. They had to find
right. Yeah. That's definitely the second best one behind 45s.
Yeah, I mean anything's better than the idol cage, but
and literally 41 where the player literally got.
The beware band.
Jeez. All right, let's talk quick a little about episode 1. The main thing about episode 1 was like I liked it was like cool like see like personalities like more people like talking, hanging out. My favorite part was like they had like these funny alliances names.
Oh yeah.
We had a Daphne Shaggy alliance with Mackenzie and Jelinski. I like Charlie Angels with it was Charlie and Maria and like Mariah and Jem.
Yeah.
And then my favorite one is probably the Andy Griffith show.
With was it Tevin and Hunter?
Tevin and Hunter, because they both watched the Andy Griffith show.
Yeah.
Which is weird because like that show was like in the 60s, like 70s, and like you won't think two like guys like that watched it. But yeah, also I think the main person in episode 1 is 100% Jelinski. Like, probably I think he's a new era version of Jacob Dewin and Zane Knight.
Jacob who?
Jacob, guy from he wasn't first. He wasn't first. I'm sorry. I was seeing the guy from Ghost Island, but he wasn't the first.
His last name was Duran.
It was? Oh, I must have spelled it.
Jesus.
Why?
I mean, it's ironic that Jelinski, he set himself out to be a legend survivor, and I guess he got his wish, but for the wrong reason. So, and it's funny because like it's a running meme, a running gag throughout the whole season that 7 is several. So
yeah, because
that part was funny.
The funny part was what happened was he kept. I don't know why he thinks that several minutes means 7 minutes, which I mean I understand maybe the naming like several and 7 is kind of like sound the same. But that's not it, bro. That's not it. And then the part, especially during the Sweat and Savvy challenge, he and Q were doing the Sweat, and he kind of gave up, and Q was kind of like, I want to keep going, because Justin kind of kept giving up over and over again. And then he got mad, and he threw the hourglass, and that kind of rubbed people the wrong way. So, yeah, not a good start for him. And then end up, he like becoming an outsider. And also, he went to the summit, and remember he basically gave Tevin and Maria
the extra vote.
Because he's like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to just get the extra vote. I lose my vote. So
yeah. He kind of flopped really hard in the first episode.
Yeah, definitely. Probably one of the worst first boots in a while.
I mean, he's funny, but he's not good at the game.
Anything happening like we're gonna talk anything in Nami that no more? Was that when like that was kind of when you're getting like Venus kind of like being on the outside?
Oh yeah. I was gonna lay this out there right now. I think Venus has, just from what we saw on the show, has like one of the worst social games I've ever seen. Like it's just. I mean, Sarah Self. I mean, it's just like it's consistent. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like her personally, but it's just it's just consistently. She seems like she's like on the completely on the outs, and she didn't like. I feel like she didn't really integrate herself well with really anybody. And I mean, yeah, she made it far, but I mean, nobody really trusted her. And it's really funny because like, I feel like she just. I really did expect her to be like a Final 3 go. I really expected her someone like take her to the end, and then she ended up not getting any votes. But no, I mean it took her out Final 7, and it made sense. But I just think Venus has a really bad social game.
Yeah, and also helped that people viewed her as quote unquote Parvati 2.0.
Yeah, I was cringe.
Like every time a young female player is very vocal and they have good looks and they could be a social threat, they always compare to Parvati.
Yeah.
So it gets very annoying, not gonna lie.
It does.
Alright, so that's mostly episode 1, like Zelensky got a big boo and that's really it. Episode 2 is when I think a lot of people were kind of like got a little bit turned off because that was like Yanu just like falling apart. Like it's just like not only that, just like the players. Like I feel like I'll be honest. Zelensky, Jess, and Banu, they seem like good people, but they shouldn't have been on Survivor. Like Zelensky he just gave up. He was quitting too much. And Jess, we'll talk more. Jess just like she had these problems. Like she gonna be social. Like in Survivor, you gotta interact with people. You can't just be like alone all the time. And it's like, someone's like, how did she get over through the cracks of casting? So, and it kind of led to her downfall because I remember the challenge. The challenge they had like hold on to like the
and Bonnie was like yelling at her and Yana was a mess.
Yana was definitely a mess. And you saw people get mad, and then it got annoying too because on Nami and Sika they were struggling too, and you hear like I think Liz was in the bench. She was like Nami. I was like, oh my gosh, she's talking way too much. So yeah, but Yanu lost again, and it's funny because that's just around a time where Bondi would kind of had a hard time like being a good quote unquote player.
Yeah.
Because like he kept telling people like what was going on. Like for example, in episode 1, he basically told Zelensky at Tribal Council that he's going home, which looks really bad. And then in episode 2, he kind of told Jess, "Hey, you're basically going home too." So he couldn't keep his mouth shut. So
yeah. I forgot. Was it this? It was this episode too, where I think Kenzie was trying to. And honestly, I remember distinctly. This is going to be like a turn off for Kenzie because like she blatantly said something about resume or big move, but no, like she was trying to work with Jess and Bonnie for a little bit. Then she realized they both suck at Survivor, so she said screw it. So I remember that. But
helped her out.
Yeah, I mean I thought the second episode was pretty alright.
How you feel about because I think this episode Tiffany found the Yanu idol. She got it. And she and Kenzie and Q planted a fake idol.
Oh yeah.
So
I know. A lot of people on Reddit were saying how like kind of mean that was, and I mean maybe it was kind of superfluous because Jess was already going home. But I just people want character moments instead of game bots. They finally get it, and people are still complaining. So I mean,
definitely.
But what about the third episode? Third and fourth episode was like a lot of people were.
Because it was literally all Banu.
It was taking over by Banu, yeah. One funny moment I thought was literally Banu. Okay, so what happened in the third episode was Randon got injured. Or, what happened was he slept. I think he didn't sleep the right way on the bamboo, and something happened to his neck and spine or his leg or something, and he ended up getting medically evacuated towards the end of the episode. It was really fortunate because he had an idol. He was one of the few people.
We'll tell you Beware fans.
Or Beware, yeah. He was trying to work with Venus, and he seemed to be a pretty decent spot. So I just find it funny how Banya was trying so desperately to stay in the game, and he literally freaking prayed to have one more day, and it's just I just find it funny how like he prayed for one more day and then be a medevac. So just
he ain't heard his game more. He was God trying to help him out, and then. He heard his game more when he went to the summit again.
And lost his vote.
He lost his vote, and also that he told Ben and Liz, who also in the summit, that he was on the bottom. He kind of like He spilled the beans with Yanu. He kind of basically almost ruined Kenzie, Tiffany, and Q's game.
Yep.
So yeah, Bonnie was just like, and then it's funny at the end, like he thought he was going home. So, but then when Jeff came back and said, "Hey, Randall's getting mad if I know there's no tribal council," that kind of messed up again because he told everybody what happened at Summit, and that's when he literally that was his downfall. Like, he just.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And basically, like I said, the fourth episode is just like
kind of the same thing. Except Bonnie actually did get eliminated. Like,
yeah,
and it's like, I mean, I do empathize for the guy. It was just like he was just not cut out for the game. I mean, he was a hot mess. I mean,
hot mess.
Yeah, a very hot mess. I mean, he was begging on his knees in front of Tiffany.
And he was blaming guys like, "You did you sent me. You should never send me."
like, bro. Like,
I found it funny too. Q, like, I think it was this episode. He was trying to pull like a Rob Mariano and try to use him as Philip.
Oh yeah.
Because he's like, I'm Rob, you're Philip. So you do that too. Bonnie was so bad at the game. Q was like, I can't
coach him.
He tried to coach him. That's that. You got a little coach somebody to play Survivor.
Literally.
Yeah, that Yana tribe. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Again, that's my problem with. It's not really a con. I just can't stand the three tribes like in the start because it's like every season is like always a tribe that doesn't do well in the start, and like it gets kind of boring because it's just mostly all about them.
Right.
Yeah, it's like same thing happened last season with Lulu. Like it was nice to see Lulu. Like Lulu Losers is funny, but like, I'm tired of seeing it every season. Like, and I feel bad because like, if they did like two tribes, it may have been more fair for people like I said, Tiffany, Kenzie, and Q, because they have to work with the Zelensky, Jess, and Banu, because yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you. I just like I only of course I only mind three tribes on paper, but like I just think doing them back to back. It's just it's just like I want two tribes, like just one season, just two tribes, and we haven't had two tribes in New Era. Shoot, when's the war? It's annoying. Like actually, I mean, I was about to say they swapped. Tribes in 45, but I forgot there's still three tribes.
There's still three tribes. So. Yeah, no, I got mad too. Why you don't do a tribe swap? Why are you going still 3-3? Why not 3-2?
Yeah, so lame.
Really production trying so hard.
Yeah. But thankfully, after Banu, gets actually before I go on, a lot of Rathers were really tired of the Banu screen time. I mean, I found it funny just seeing someone just like suck at the game so bad. But I understand that he took up too much screen time. I mean, he took more screen time than some winners. So I mean,
somebody found out after his vote out, he had more confessionals than Parvy did in Micronesia.
Right.
A guy who was purple had more than a winner, and it's not like Parvy was like quiet in Micronesia. Like
right.
It just.
I mean, part of that is because like Micronesia has like a more balanced edit.
Yeah, really good.
But I mean, even still, I don't know what was production's fascination with Banu of all people, and just like I don't know, just like this whole thing of him like wanting to win $1 million hearts. It's just shut up.
I hate that stuff like that.
We need people that like want to win the game. Just like if you want touch the heartstrings of people, like join charity or
go American Idol,
or something like that. If you go on Survivor to win the game, not to win the $1 million hearts.
Yeah,
that turned me off.
You get more of like good drama with that because they're gonna do everything. That's why people I think we talk about in 45. Like that's why like Dreams the whole thing like not giving Carter Yao-Man.
Right, because he needed it.
He needed it because he needed $1 million. Same with Jesse. You really felt bad with Jesse in 43 because he was fighting for $1 million. And you can see when he got eliminated in fire making, he was devastated because he really needed that money for his family.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like that. I mean, I don't know because this season was kind of better in that sense, like that people were more hungry to win. But I don't know. I just feel like we just need more people that just like are outside Survivor to just play the game, not just for themselves, but just like I don't know, just. Many people they're on Survivor to play to win, not just to make a case for himself. And that just I don't know. Like I feel like too many people are too concerned of trying to get screen time or trying to because I'm thinking this way. I was thinking this when I was seeing the 47 preview, and there are a bunch of people that are like, "Well, I want to be a legend. I want to be in the Mount Rushmore." It's like, shut up, play the game. Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta play the game first. You ain't gonna be no Mount. Plus, no one can put no New Era playing the Mount Rushmore.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I hate to be that person, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
But 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 honestly, season does pick up after Banu leaves. I thought the Gem boot was pretty funny.
I think I gotta talk about Gem because Gem, like, she's a prime example of a player who's like trying to make a big move and it backfired.
Right, like she was doing too much. Like,
she did way too much. Like, first off, she found the beware advantage, but she did? We hit it.
Yeah, she like hold up. I think she
planted it like somewhere again, so people get.
Yeah.
No, she planted the clue of the beware advantage, and people were trying to look for it.
It wasn't there.
It wasn't there.
Something like that. It's something like that. The point is, she tried to outwit people by having them dig in a spot where nothing was there. I mean, it sucks, but I mean, I guess it bit her back in the butt because she was next boot. So.
Yeah, it's funny because like she kind of messed it too because she did like where all the answers were, so people getting mad, say I'm getting about bitten up for nothing. And then when she finally got the idol, she's like, I'm not gonna play, and people was like, you know what? I think it was Ben and Maria who made the plan to get rid of Gem.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Was it? It was either Dumb or Charlie. Or Charlie was part.
It might be Charlie. I don't know. I think it was Maria. I don't know. Well, no, Maria and Charlie were the swing votes.
That's right, swing votes.
I think it was Ben that had the idea.
It was Ben and Tim.
Yeah, that had the idea.
He did agree,
I think. Yeah.
Because Gem was like kind of like being really untrustworthy. And led to her boot. Yeah, because again, like. I think she even said that I want to make a big move. I'm bored. I gotta do something. And like you can't do that.
Like, girl,
you can't do that. Like, you know, it's pre-merge.
It just amazes me how these players make the same mistake over and over.
And over. I don't know. Maybe it's just like maybe the water or something in Fiji, but it's like over and over again, man. You gotta play Survivor like kind of like it's like chess and checkers. Like you can't just like try to make the winning move at day 10. You gotta make the winning move like late.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. So yeah, I mean actually, I was happy that Yanni finally won.
Yeah, I was too.
Even though that slow-mo at the end was, not gonna lie, kind of cringy. Yeah, so yeah, good for them. I mean, and also I think it was around a time like it was kind of like was it started the 6 lines? Because I think Q, Q went to the summit
with Tim and Hunter, I believe.
Tim Hunter, and they said, "Hey, let's just form the 6 lines." Probably one of the worst alliances in our history because they ain't work in a single time.
Yeah, so Q was trying to bring in Tiff. Hunter was bringing Tevin, and Tim was bringing Maria. Yeah, and that blew up in her face like badly in the match.
Because it literally just got dissolved by the next 2 episodes later. It's funny because it could have been like the Exile line. It's kind of like
some of the Exile lines, and just like the Exile lines didn't work out in the merge. So.
I think what it was is like they didn't really communicate. Like we just watched Tokachins, and we just watched Exile lines fail because. Brendan and Sierra won't talk to Taj or Steven about it during the merge because they thought, hey, we'll just work on it and when the final 7 comes. But then Taj and Steven like, I can't trust Brendan. He's not even talking to me. That led to his downfall.
Yeah.
And same for I don't know because the 6 line it kind of fall off because the tribe split. The tribe split the two tribes. So that could be it. But we'll talk more about that when we get there.
Yeah.
So after that we did Gem. I think after that we got to at the end of the pre-merge, basically pre-merge. We had to earn the merge.
Right.
So what are your thoughts on the pre-merge?
I mean, I thought it was alright. I wasn't too bothered by. Again, I wasn't too outraged by Banu's dominance of screen time because I just found it funny how just seeing someone fall so hard, so badly. But I understand why people just didn't like it. I mean, I think the season picks up after he leaves, but it's not like the season went from like a 2 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10, like just like that. I think it was pretty alright before then, but
I feel like this kind of reminds me of Nicaragua, where I feel like after Jimmy T's vote out in the pre-merge, it actually started having like good episodes till the 2 quits.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So what's next? The merge.
Earn the merge. I'm not gonna lie, Earn the merge was kind of boring.
It was boring.
I think the main highlight was like it was fun to see because I think the tribes was put into like it was like mostly all the strong players were on one tribe, and then like a bunch of like the weak players. I think it was like Charlie on the weak, like Venus. So it was like they had no chance against like the big guys.
And probably the one main thing I liked was like all my favorites were in the winning drive. So
I was a big Q. I was Q's. Like, I hope Q's alright, man. He's safe. Yeah, that's a good point. And Hunter came in clutch at the end. The underdogs almost won. They almost won. So and that's basically it. Because I feel like it was Mariah. I kind of forget Mariah was in the season sometimes.
Yeah, because she looks too much like Liz. It's a meme by Meme View that Liz and Mariah look the same. Like it is funny to me, but the merge story episodes are alright.
Mariah basically got voted out because
she was on the wrong side numbers.
Wrong side number because she was part of she was with Jem, and when Jem got voted out, Seaga's we don't really need you. So yeah, and also kind of helped Yanu out because Yanu kind of the Yanu 3 began working with Sega, and it kind of led to near Nami's downfall.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so now we got to
what's next? The double episode. It was Tim and
Soda.
Yeah.
First, let's start with the challenge. Probably one of my favorite challenges, not because of what it looked like. This is a reaction. It's the response from the players.
Yeah.
The alphabet challenge, he was trying to do alphabet with people, and people had no idea how to do it.
What we're doing. I guess no one. I mean, we know because we've been on long car rides, but alphabet game. I'm surprised no one knew it but Q and Hunter. But anyway, that was a funny moment.
And then Tim saying, "What's up, Jeff?" And Jeff's like, "What's up?" And they're saying, "Oh, that's
That's how black people say, ask what time it is."
And then he did it again, say, "What's up, Jeff?" You're 34 minutes. That was funny. That was funny.
As far as anything else, I just find it funny that. It's just Tim was only. It's funny to me how Tim was only booted because he literally went against the 6, and I guess that was on him, but just
because sorry, you want to go?
Okay. No, I was just gonna say that. It's just funny how the 6 immediately imploded, and
it's weird because I think he messed his game up by he's trying to have too many options in front publicly have too many options. He said he wanted to do the 6, didn't work with Maria or possibly work with other people in Sega. Mm-hmm. And when Q found out, he said, "No, he's too big of a threat. He's trying to do all these options." And this is also beginning of the episode, kind of I won't say Q's downfall, but it's kind of led to him losing trust with Tiffany and Kenzie because he kind of going too much.
Yeah, he kept going back and forth.
Yeah, because at one point he actually tried to vote out Ben because I think he had a conversation with Ben. And he was like, "Oh, Ben's too quiet. He needs to go home." Mm-hmm. And it kind of rubbed Tiffany and Kenzie the wrong way.
Yeah.
So and then back at the other tribe, basically Soda's elimination. It's weird because at the time we didn't talk about too much pretty much, but Venus was on the outs. She was just she didn't get along with Soda and Tevin. There was times they just did not talk, and she didn't want to talk to her.
Yeah.
But Tevin, I really think this is another bad move on his part.
Yeah, he just wanted to make a
big move on his resume,
just for the heck of it,
and he voted out his main ally, which is
just dumb. He just got voted out next. So
exactly, I understand. I feel voting out your main ally just make that big move you need.
It's dumb to me anyway.
It's dumb because here's the thing. Well, it depends on how you do it. You can't be I think for instance, 43. I like Jess, but that was a dumb move voting out Cody. Because honestly, Cody would have took you to the end, and you have a good chance to argue against Cody in the final tribal council.
Yep.
When you vote out Cody at 6 and 43, it lets him become the next big threat.
Yeah.
The only way for him to win to make the final 3 was if he won. He got an idol, which he did in Final 5, and he had to win environment making.
Yeah, he ain't choked in fire, so.
So again, I understand players don't want to go with their friends to the end. That's kind of how Amanda Kimmel lost. She brought her friends to the end, but you gotta find the right time to do that. You can't do it when you're also a threat.
Yeah, no, I think the thing with Amanda is this thing. I guess I mean, she aligns herself with someone who's better at the game than her, and she doesn't do anything about it. That's just that's my main gripe with Amanda. She's a good player, but she literally aligns with someone who plays better than her, does nothing about it, and she loses. I mean, granted, her final tribal council, speeches aren't good either, but her performances aren't good either. But I'm just saying, that's my main thing with Sarah. No, not Sarah. Amanda. I say Sarah because Sarah Wynn's work kind of remind me of Amanda in the same way.
Yeah,
because she was willingly going to take Tony in the end, but she was going to lose. So whatever.
It's
gender bias.
Gender bias.
It's why I like Sarah. So annoying. Anyway, so no. So after.
So Tevin, honestly.
Want to get to Tevin episode because that was something.
Anything else we'll talk about Soda?
I mean, she was an alright player.
I know what she.
I found it funny. I found the one running gag where for her and Venus' rivalry is kind of funny. But I find it funny how remember the pre-merge? Someone text me. I'm sorry. The pre-merge where she'll always want to take the immunity idol when they win the challenge. that part was funny.
Yeah, that's funny. You can tell those two just would not get along. Yeah. And it's weird because it felt weird because it's funny because I think Venus. She thought she made it Soda blindside because Tevin kind of hid in the shadows, quote unquote, and it was kind of Venus thought that she the one pulled the blindside. Mm-hmm. So then we can lead off to the Tevin episode where Venus like, oh yeah, I made a nice big move. I voted out Soda, my biggest threat, my biggest rival, and Tevin's like, whatever, dig your own grave. I don't care. And I think around this time too. Was this part when Charlie voted for? I think it was funny. Charlie voted for Venus.
He voted for Venus in the tribal council where Mariah got voted out.
Oh shoot! I mean, we missed it. But I'm sorry. We'll just get back quick on that. That was funny because he was like, "Hey, don't do that. Don't do that." He tried to coach him up again.
He was trying. Okay, so this episode was like this is where the season got. Last episode was pretty good, but this one got really, really good because of how just insane.
Yeah, it's the best episode of New Era.
Yeah, so
not New Era, the 46.
Yeah, so Q. I mean, the main thing is Q is literally dominating. I mean, he's he's shown to have a really good grasp of the game. He does his elaborate stuff like play hide and seek, and he's shown he has very grasp. He's in a really good spot. And then, he has a really good, solid plan because Tiffany was targeting Maria. Once again, a part of the six, but, they got...
Screw the six. That's worse lines than probably started.
Sure. But Tiffany was targeting Maria, and Q didn't like that, so Q was trying to blindside Tiffany. and eventually the plan wouldn't go through because Liz wanted to add something to her resume, wanted to get out Tevin. But even still, Q's at a pretty good spot of the game. So all of a sudden, Tribal Council comes, and this dude wants to quit. So
before we get, I want to talk about. We gotta give a shout out to the Q skirt.
The Q skirt, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Q skirt. You want to rock the Q skirt?
No, I'm good, thanks.
No, good, okay. And also, before we get to Tribal, let's talk about the challenge. Remember, it was the first time the
rice dilemma. Oh yeah. So thank God the cast for once didn't have a deal with the rice dilemma. I'm glad because I didn't care for in the last 4 seasons or 5 seasons. So I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's once again production learned the wrong lesson. I mean, it was fun. It was funny in David vs. Goliath because Angelina was a character and they're running out of rice, and they completely didn't understand why fans enjoyed that moment. They thought she was negotiating and if it's repeated over and over, if it's manufactured, then it's not funny. So I'm glad that 46 they said no, we want to play, and they didn't come to agreement. So I'm glad about that.
Yeah. All right. So now, back to the Tribal Council. You want to talk more about it?
You go ahead.
All right. So the main thing was Q. He told Jeff and everyone he wanted to. I would say quit, but he wanted to get voted out because he kind of felt bad because he started causing chaos because he wanted to vote out Tiffany, but then everybody started going around
right.
It was Tevin, and there was other people, and then that's when he wanted to take full responsibility for us. I think one thing about Q was he's a football player, and I think it's definitely he's receiver, right? He played right receiver. He definitely has right receiver mindset where hey, if I mess up, it's my fault. I should take blame for it. And also one thing, he's definitely a me guy, and that's definitely a receiver. Receivers are like that all the time.
Right. I mean, just the fact of the matter is, Q has an all or nothing kind of mindset where, if things don't go his way, or if he's not, or if things don't pan out the way he wants, he kind of wants no part of it. And I kind of understand that, but at the same time, it's amazing to me how one guy had so much control in the game. He probably wasn't going anywhere anytime soon, and all of a sudden he pulls this and causes havoc at Tribal Council, and then he ends up, then his game is pretty much over because after that he's a target for next few Tribal Councils. So
big mistake.
Yeah, big mistake.
Yeah, cancel Christmas.
Cancel Christmas.
So also the big thing wasn't Tribals. It actually had a live Tribal, which I wasn't too mad of because it's the first live Tribal this season. And then the big thing that hurt him was he told people that Tiffany had an idol, which was a big deal because Tiffany when she wanted to keep the idol a secret, that ruined her act of surprise. Mm-hmm. And in the end, it didn't really matter because it's funny because they didn't want to pull out Q because like we need Q. So literally, like
so it's still voted out to
he still voted out to even though the guy
threw the towel and he still didn't get votes.
Because like no, we need you. You say one more time. You're not gonna quit on us. Yeah, let's tell his vote out. So
yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it's funny. The guy who literally wanted to quit got 0 votes.
That's something.
Because the whole trial was basically selfish. So, so again, like you said, a soda blind side. Ted messed up his game. He tried to make a big move too early. Now he became a threat. Exactly. So these players still don't learn. All right, before we get to the next episode, we got also. I found a funny moment was in the hide and seek, the
hide and seek.
It was like he was like saying, "Oh, you're a threat now because you know how to hide." Exactly. Big mistake. I find it funny. Like Hunter was the last person they find, and they're like he's like a little hiding in a tree.
Yeah.
And literally in the challenge to get a grip challenge, he was dominating. Everybody was like, "Why didn't we just let do riots? Because Hunter's gonna win the challenge regardless." So like I think Q and Liz were mad about that. So.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's just tragic to me that Q had such a good grasp of the game at that point, and then he ended up just ruining it, Tribal Council, because I guess he was just butthurt that his plan Tiffany wasn't going to come to fruition. So, yeah. And then he ended up being targeted for next few votes. So,
yeah, basically a decoy vote next 3-4 episodes.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're at the Tiffany. It's also
no, it's Hunter.
I'm sorry, my bad. Hunter. Yeah. This began like the people just get voted out of Apocalypse. So let's start with Hunter. First off, before we start talk about Hunter, we need to talk about how Kenzie, she kind of like shocked everyone because she also wanted to vote out Tiffany instead of Hunter. Oh, not Hunter. Q Hunter.
Yeah.
But then what happened was, I forgot.
I think like
sorry, I got brain fart.
Yeah, no. What happened was Hunter. So. I'm trying to think. Hunter was he was kind of scrambling a bit. It's kind of misplay by Hunter. He told people that he had the idol.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's trying to get votes in his way. But then he couldn't do that, and then he ended up getting voted out of the idol spot. So to be fair, it's good for the other people that they convince him to not play his idol. But still, I mean, he had one day. He started telling the people, and that led to his demise. So.
Yeah, and also if you're gonna tell people, you just gotta play it, my guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness! And also he let people I think it was let's see, he let Kenzie, Liz, and Venus tell him, "Hey, you're fine, you're safe." But it didn't matter because it'd be in a tie, and he got voted out anyway.
Exactly.
You gotta go with your gut, my guy. You can't do that. You gotta go with your gut.
Yeah, I think what he was trying to do was this is why Q over Ben was he was trying to scramble something last minute to get Ben off. But then, you realize that I think he was too much of a wild card, so that's why he voted for Q anyway.
Yeah.
I remember. It's been a minute.
And this is really the beginning of, kind of basically Nami's downfall, because Nami had, the more people. They didn't even go to Tribal Council to merge.
Yeah.
Because the only person who lost was Randy
Medevac, yeah.
So, it's just crazy how, that whole tribe just, deploted, after the merge, because they just could not get along. And I kind of wish, sometimes you gotta have, I think I wish you would have saw maybe, because they only saw 44. If they saw 45, they probably would change, because Rebo is a great example of a tribe who they stick together and they actually made it far at the end. So, Hunter, you gotta play your idol. And
it's changed because Hunter was one of my favorites.
Me too,
season. I like him a lot.
Even though I like the fact he literally made every idol, every challenge.
That's more in production for not changing it up. I mean, it's honestly a shame because we're not big fans of 43, but literally the one decent thing about it is they actually varied up in the challenges. I mean 43 had lackluster challenge. No, it's not 43. 44 had lackluster challenges. 45 was a little better. And 46, again, I mean, I won't say lackluster, but it's just I don't know why it's just so I'm not asking for Schmerga brawl or anything. I'm just saying there's just challenges that mix it up are have a lot of variety and just aren't the same stuff over and over. Is that too much to ask for?
And no. We're watching seasons right now, old school seasons, and
they're 10 times better.
And the thing is, they're not. People say, "Oh, well, Survivor had a budget back then." I see some of the challenges in Gabon and Tocantins. They're not big, high, authentic, big time challenges that cost millions of dollars to make.
They have variety.
Variety, yeah.
I mean, just they're literally challenges. In the season that we rewatched, they're just that challenge by itself was better than anything in the new era or third season. It's just just because they have variety, they're interesting. But anyway,
all right. So now
next is the Applebee's episode. Right?
Yes, the Applebee's. So we gotta talk about. I want to say Applebee's is on cloud 9 right now because now people are going to hear about Applebee's now because
Liz. This whole meltdown.
So yeah, this is I was talking more about it. The final 8 award challenge was Applebee's, of course, and Liz mentioned how she liked Applebee's and it reminds her of her daughter. Mm-hmm. Also, she can't eat certain foods on the island. In fact, I gotta get started with that. Liz, why are you on Survivor if you have all these allergies? Like, it makes no sense. Why are you on Survivor? You can't eat a coconut. You can't do anything.
Right. Like,
so. Again, production, come on now.
Come on.
Anyway, so Liz, she almost won, but Q won a challenge, and I was surprised. He actually picked Tiffany, Kenzie,
Maria, and
Kenzie.
But
it makes sense for Maria because at the during the episode before, Maria
was one person to be there for him.
Yeah, because Q kind of was like alone because nobody liked Q at the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wanted to try to bring back Yanu 3 with Tiffany, Kenzie, and bring back Maria. And that Liz, obviously Liz was mad. She's like, you know what?
Yeah.
And she just
that was and we were laughing during the entire time. That was funny, but I mean honestly, let's give up like major Karen energy with like with yelling at Q.
There's a comment I'm not gonna say it. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say. I mean, no, there were 2 comments in the review. There was one comment that said she definitely took BLM out of her bio. And then there was another one that said she wanted to say the N-word so bad.
I just find funny like during her reaction, like people are just sitting there, just like looking at her.
Right.
And I remember Q was like, "But Liz, you put my name down
for me." Oh, that was comedy, though. See, that's like some Gabon ass like energy.
Yeah, that's
that
really
we've been missing for a long time.
Yeah, that's like I said. We'll talk more about it when like the after finale. But this season is basically like new era version of Gabon.
It really is.
It's not. I don't think it's as good as Gabon, but it's definitely new era.
Yeah.
Gabon. So obviously Liz had the big meltdown, and it also the Q's plan actually backfired because it didn't matter because Kenzie and Tiffany were still not going to work with him.
It's funny because like 2 out of 3 people that he went on war with were the people that voted for him. So.
Vote for him, yeah. And also funny because actually making him close with Maria, that kind of lets them like being like a little quick little pair for next few episodes.
Yeah.
So then this is the part where like after Liz meltdown, it's like now everybody's still gonna target Tiffany because she has an idol.
Yep, and then she got voted out with the idol.
Which is weird. Like I'm like, just the last episode, Tiffany said that she wanted to play her idol last episode just get out of her hands because like she knows she'll flirt with it, but she didn't do it. Like I'm like, come on, Tiff, play your idol.
Exactly. Yeah. It's quite embarrassing, man.
And it's funny because Kenzie and Tiff, who were the main, not Tiff, Kenzie and Q, the main people who wanted to target Tiff. Got overshadowed by Maria because Maria came out of nowhere saying I'm gonna make the move.
Yeah,
and she was the main person to get rid of of Tiff.
Yeah, it's funny because I think it was last episode where Kenzie again like she wanted to make a big move and want target Tiffany, but then she realized she didn't have the numbers, and I just find it funny that Maria was the one that pulled the trigger the next episode. So
Maria like pulled Thanos like fine, I'll do it myself. So yeah, Tiff, play your idol, man.
Yeah.
The three players as of right now got voted out with idols in pocket.
Oh yeah, because Jem, Hunter, and
Tiff. And then
next episode, like Venus was just like, I mean, she just misplayed horribly. Like I mean, like she got way too it's just like she sealed her fate with that conversation with Charlie. And I guess we do because like Q was like so close to being his way out the door because Maria wanted immunity.
Yeah, Maria wanted immunity.
He was the obvious target, and she just had to be talking too much and say she had tricks up her sleeve. Like, just go shut up. Like,
tricks up her kids. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because Venus, like, even in the merge, like, she was kind of like there. She was like, you kind of know like Maria was definitely gonna be like go. In fact, if I was on Survivor, I would take Venus to the end.
Yeah. Because
Venus would got 0 votes. Because nobody on Nami liked her, and I think she just didn't get along with anybody.
Nobody respected her. So I imagine if Rob was in the season, he would take Venus to the end.
Yeah. Oh my God, Rob would have like
Rob Nino. I agree. So,
no.
Oh no, Boston Slob.
How you say that, man? What's up with Boston? Oh, okay. All right, so.
But yeah, the Venus episode is pretty alright.
So yeah, honestly, like Venus, like, and the funny thing is, how you feel about it? Because like Venus, like after the season, talked about how like she had a bad experience in Ponderosa, and like
that's funny because like Venus was like see, like when I think of Venus is like after like post show stuff. I'm thinking about how it was around the merge. She got into like arguments with a lot of people. I know because like she did her stuff. She was saying how like people hate women for not doing. It was just like she kept saying like stupid stuff like that. She basically be SJW. And no, this is like I didn't find the Twitter post because like it was ridiculous. But no, it got to a point where like even like. I think like Charlie was saying like LMAO like in the comments or like no so much because like I mean, players like we were like like not buying it at all. They were just like over it. It's just like
you're Charlie based that. Even though he's a Swiftie, he's based.
I need to find the screenshot because it was funny. But yeah, Venus was like being really annoying post show. But no, so apparently like she was not having a great Ponderosa experience, which I wish we had Ponderosa videos or whatever.
Bro, I won't see that now.
Yeah, thanks Drea, thanks Shan for ruining it.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. But no, so I try to think because like realistically, she said she got along with Hunter.
Yeah, because she posted she got Hunter.
She said good things about Soda. I mean, I wouldn't see a reason why Tiffany would be beefy. So I'm guessing she didn't get along with Tevin.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but
But I don't know. I don't think she and Soda got. I feel like Venus thought Soda liked her, but Soda's like, I don't like you like that.
I can see that.
I mean, I know Soda got a lot of hate. She actually like deactivated her social media, which I kind of feel bad, but
this is why I left Twitter.
But I think a good thing is you got less like this. Like, hey, you're gonna be nice to people. Like, if you don't want to I won't say bully, but people get on you for being mean. Be nice.
Right. I mean, well, no doubt, but no.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Oh no, I just don't like this idea, like just people. So I mean, I hate to say the Survivor fans he lies, but like honestly, I feel like that it's just not in me to like. I may disagree with the player. I may not like them. I may not admire the gameplay, but I wouldn't go out of the way to like put them down. Like for example, I don't like Ben's win at H3, but I don't go out of my way to DM him on Twitter or DM him on Instagram and say, "Hey, you're a bad person." Like people need lives, man. You know, like just there are other problems in the world. Like if there's way worse things than Survivor players not being good at the game, you know? Like,
and that's part of the reason why we won't have villains no more, because y'all be hating too much. Yeah, it's and we finally get decent villains, y'all start hating on them.
Exactly.
Honestly, I may be on opposite view. I actually kind of like Venus. I think I'm going to talk more about it when we talk about the cast, but Venus and Q kind of carried the season. I feel like those two.
Q, yeah, Venus. I want to say carried.
Venus. Yeah, she did, because I think about she really played a big part in like why the season was. I think it was fun to watch. We'll talk more about the cast. Let's get to like. Next episode. So this one's Q's vote out, but before that, I don't know why Ben. I think I feel bad. Ben was going through a lot. He had his panic attacks and he was like ADHD. I like the guy. He just was going through it.
He was just losing it.
He accidentally voted for Kenzie.
Voted for Kenzie.
Said Venus. I'm like what? I'm like, what? How you accidentally vote for somebody? It's basically like it's kind of like what. She didn't do it. What Nellie Anderson did, and saying what else Sir was saying. Oh, I actually voted for Alec instead of Keith, but it was a lie. Bandler did, but he wasn't lying. Like Ben just
Ben was something.
I just thought it was funny. That's something that you see like in good bone. Like somebody accidentally voted for somebody. So
this episode was it was another one where once again Q he got confident and got voted out of the Atlas pocket.
He found an idol. Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness. These players, man, why don't y'all play your idols? Literally, like you saw last 3 or 4 tribal councils, players got voted out of idols in their pockets. Right. So why are you keeping your idol?
And hers are cute because he knows he's a massive target for the last
few
episodes. So why don't you play it? I literally DM'd him and say like, yo, bro, where's your thing? He left me on scene, so go figure. But no,
see, anybody get blocked. See, you talk about how you hate on players, and you do the same thing.
It's not like I'm calling you N-word or something. I'm just saying like, bro, like why did you play?
We're black, by the way. We're not.
I know, but like I'm saying like, bro, what were you thinking? But no.
And also, this is kind of like Maria's downfall because this is because Maria was already a threat last episode because the whole Tiffany blindside, but then she won immunity, and she also won immunity again, which helped her out.
Yeah.
But then it's like she just read the room badly. Like she thought that Kenzie and Liz were going to side with her and Q to vote out Charlie because this is the time where Maria wanted to take out Charlie and Charlie wanted to take out Maria.
Yep.
So, but then she just read it bad. She knew about Q's idol because Q told her, and so I was like, why didn't you tell Q to play your idol?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, it's funny too because I was like. and Kim will vouch for me this one. I was rooting for Maria. Like she, like literally in the final 5, she was literally the one person I was rooting for.
Me too.
And then she completely ruined it by the finale. But that we're about to get to that.
Q show is officially over.
Yeah,
but what a run,
man. Q was like one of the best characters in New Year. I'll say one of the best characters in the whole show. To be honest, I mean,
honestly, he's definitely like in that round. Like we talk about a round table, like Coach Tyson, Philip, Shane Powers. Yeah. He's with them. So so we got to the merge. The merge was pretty solid. I think the merge was definitely the highlight of the season.
46. I agree. 46. I agree completely.
But now we're gonna take a flip. Oh, I can't talk. Oh my goodness.
It's veering the other direction. We go like 5 steps in the merge and then like 20 steps backwards with the finale.
We made a joke how every time like a bad thing Survivor, we do like Survivor 2 steps forward, 15 steps backwards. That's basically what happened to the finale. The finale, oh my god, the finale was a freaking joke. Man.
Yeah. Okay, so number 1, freaking.
I'm sorry. I will say this, I'm really happy with the fact they actually stopped going to that new island.
I like that too. Thank God.
No,
that was useless.
That got very repetitive, very annoying.
It was dumb too. There's like no reason to.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Go on. Sorry.
Okay. So first of all, like I said, challenge was. It was kind of new. It wasn't completely rehashed, but no. What I do like how the puzzle wasn't just it.
You gotta count the geckos, not to count the pillars.
Yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm. But no, freaking Karen looking Liz had to help Kenzie win immunity to beat Maria. That was not fair.
That was somebody. I'm talking about Jeff. Jeff, you gotta step. You can't let that happen.
You can't let that happen.
I ain't gonna lie. I know I keep saying a lot. If that was Boston Rob who's Maria, you would have stopped it. You would have stopped it.
Boston Rob or Cochran or
you'd be like, stop! You'd be like, stop!
I can imagine my head.
I can imagine. Stop! It's funny because during the one challenge where Venus got eliminated, Venus kind of like messed up a few times at the first part of like a challenge, and Jeff wouldn't let her like get past it. Even though she almost cleared it like 2 times.
Yeah, no, that was complete BS. It really.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of felt. At that point, I felt bad for Maria. Not now.
Yeah. I really. Not now, but at the point, I feel bad for Maria for like just Liz that's so cowardly too. Like,
honestly, I don't know why she didn't Maria just sit there and wait till Liz came back and look at the numbers.
Yeah. Oh well, I guess she's tired and drained. I guess so she didn't think straight.
But why if you're tired and drained, why'd you go back down and get the pillar?
I don't know. It's like, yeah, I know. But yeah, shame on you, Liz, for doing that. That was lame.
Yeah, I don't hate Liz as a person, but not a good player.
Not horrible player. No, honestly, like I feel like I feel like those people, like no, they're decent people, but just like they're not like good. Heidi. I'm talking about this season, but no, Heidi in 44 isn't good at the game. Couture isn't good at the game in 45.
Yeah, Couture.
Let's see. There's like a lot of, but no, in 46's case, and they kind of add to entertainment. Like the gameplay was a hot mess a lot of time, but like that's what made entertainment. No,
basically a bone.
Pretty much a bone, yes. Except without the cool scenery. So, but yeah, that was one frustrating thing. But then
the cringy tribal council.
Oh yeah, I gotta list out. I gotta get out right now. One thing that I absolutely hate in the new era, and also not in the new era, like because Jeff did the same thing with Elaine and Ali Idols. Is like when a player is like at the end of Tribal Council, when one player seems about to be going home, he does like the sappy sulk session as I call it, where like the player says like, hey, why are you out here? What are you doing? Like what'd you take out of the experience or this and that. And I just hate this because it just ruins the suspense. Like, anything could happen at Tribal Council. So, like, for him to just be like, hey, what did you take out of the experience? Like, just for me, that like kind of like backs a player against a wall as if they've given up. Like I feel like if he asked me, honestly, God, if he asked me that question, I'll just be like, I'm not answering it because my game is over when you stump my torch. I'm literally like, I wouldn't like. I just feel bad for people who just like. I mean, he did the same thing for Lauren in 44.
Mm-hmm.
He did the same thing for like I'm trying to think who else. He's did for other players too. Like I'm trying to think. He like whenever like a player is about to leave, he does like a sulk section with it, and it just takes away from suspense. It really does.
For most people like in 44, 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, saying, how you feel about the game, so like that.
Yeah, so. I mean, just like like when they're about to leave, I just think it takes away from suspense because Maria could easily find an idol. Like Maria, like could have done something to change the game, and for you to just like assume that she is ready to go home. I just don't like it. I really.
And also, that would have been cool too. Like, imagine all these players they got eliminated with Isle in the pocket, and Maria, the last person who can play the Isle because it's Final 5, finds the Isle and actually uses it and looks to a big blindside. That would have been good TV. But nope, we won the suspense, Jeff.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do that in old school seasons. Like I remember Micronesia. I keep talking about Micronesia a lot this podcast, but now we all knew Nally was going home at 4.
Nally, yeah.
But they made kind of suspense. So hey, Sari or Amanda or Parvy could flip, and it could be a 2-2 tie. Something could happen.
Exactly. Like it's just, I just hate that.
And same for even Toga teams. I kind of knew Tosh was going to go home, but Tosh was too big of a social threat. But they made kind of seem like, okay, you never know. Maybe they still may vote out Aaron.
Right.
So,
yeah. So I just don't like that. But yeah, so Maria gets unceremoniously voted out in a 4-1 vote.
Another thing, one thing I hate, like, it's not. I'm not saying. It may sound a little messed up, but act like Maria's like some big time, like special player. Like I understand she's a mom, but that's what it is. She's a mom and she's a okay player. It's not like she's like. Somebody who's like
some god tier player,
like Sari or Sandra deserve like an ultimate walk off. Hey, thank you for everything you've done. Bye bye.
Yeah. But I just really hate that. I mark my words. If I ever go on the show, which I really doubt at this point. Like I mean, if Jeff ever asked me, hey, wait, like if it's like Final 5 and it seems like the target is on me. And Jeff asked me, what'd you get that experience? I'm honestly going to say, I'm not going to answer that because the game isn't over until you stuff my torch. I'm not going to be backed against a corner as if I'm incontent with my placement. Like, no, like the game is done when I have the majority of the votes and my torch is snuffed. Like, I just don't like the sulk session BS that, where that players get.
You're gonna get a bad edit.
Yeah, I don't care. Shoot. Because if they're smart, they give me a good edit because I'm gonna be very entertaining. I'm gonna be trolling. Like if they want ratings, they'll give me a good edit. No.
They won't be on Survivor. I'll be a I'll be a fool. I'll be a troll on Survivor.
I'll be a troll on the show.
I'll basically be fair play. I'll be intentionally be a villain. Just
Jeff will say, "Come on in." I'll say, "Guys." I'll be a troll on the show. And what way they need me on the show because they need like entertainment like me. Like
honestly, they'll want me on the show. I don't get production gonna hate me. The cameraman gonna hate me. All the film people gonna hate me.
Anyway, so one thing I did like about this finale is
no emotion.
Yeah. So because me, Keenan, and our one friend who was with us too, we were literally predicting that Samotion was going to come back because it was in 40, it was in 42, it was in 44, so we thought it was like an even pattern. And thankfully, they surprised us. And the funny thing is, it wasn't like some rehash like challenge. We haven't seen this challenge in since Millennium vs. Gen X.
Yeah, right? I actually like the way it did.
Yeah, I really like this challenge. I liked how it's put the ball down, a little pinball kind of thing.
And then you gotta do a puzzle before, and if you don't get the ball in time, you gotta wait.
I like that. I really do.
Finally, show creativity in the challenge for once.
Exactly.
Took to the final immunity challenge, but hey, I'll take it, I guess.
Exactly.
So Ben, which I'm pretty happy, Ben won on the last immunity challenge.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird because I kind of felt okay. My thought was like, okay, he's gonna take Liz to the end, and he's gonna have Kenzie and Charlie do fire making because they're the biggest threat. But for some odd reason,
he took Charlie for some reason,
and also he just thought Liz was a threat.
This puzzled me so. This is frustrating because Liz. Her game just sucked. I mean, so she kind of made a move of getting out Tevin. I get that. But, I mean, she only did it just for her resume. She, prided herself on having this all-star game, and I just did not see it at all. And the funny thing is, I don't think any of these players saw it all either. In a weird way, it would have been funny if she made it to end so confident she was winning, only to get, no votes. That would have been funny.
It'd be kind of like, quote-unquote, redacted Philippines. It'd be like redacted Philippines.
Redacted from Philippines, where, he was so confident he was going to win, they ended up getting only get one vote.
And Russell.
Russell.
Funny. We're watching Heroes Villains right now, and after finding out now that Russell thought he won Samoa, and they came on Heroes Villains, it makes so much sense now.
Why he played the way he did.
Yeah, he makes so much sense.
Yeah, but
honestly, Liz. I don't know why Ben thought Liz was such a big threat.
Yeah, I guess both of them were delusional. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean I knew. I just said that even the final 7, in the final 6, I said Liz and Ben are gonna be like no vote finalists because they ain't done enough in the game to be viewed. I didn't thought Liz was gonna be a final 3 because I just thought she would be considered a GOAT. So so again, I don't know what Ben was doing. I guess maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
And Yeah, Kenzie won fire making, which I don't really care about fire making that much.
Whatever.
Whatever. Well, I guess now she won. Now she's the first person to win fire making in one season since Gabler.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Which yeah. That's it.
But yeah, so we got the final three: Ben, Charlie, and Kenzie.
What are your thoughts on the final three?
I'll be honest, I think it's not that good.
We got probably explain it.
Okay, no, honestly, like final five and onwards, I'll be honest, like Q kind of carried this season entertainment wise. So like after you got voted out, I kind of want Marie to win, but after she got voted out, I'm just like I really don't care. But I was kind of rooting for Charlie because at least I can understand that he played a solid game. But no, the final three, it was whatever. I really wish I don't know, just yeah. I wasn't a big fan of the final three. I guess it's not the worst one in the world. I guess it's better than Game Changers final thrhree or Caramon or whatever. But just I don't know. I thought final three was
probably. I can make an argument. This is probably the weakest final three in the new era.
I think 44 is a little bit worse.
Yeah, because honestly, I thought James was going to win. I was more mad at the fact that not James was winning. I was more mad that Heidi getting
Heidi was there instead of Carson. It's generally amazing to me how, even though I really don't like the guy, if Carson was there, because like all the scams he did with the scam. But no, if Carson was there instead of Heidi, that final three would have been a lot better because it would have been an amazing story. Like Tika 3 overcame all odds and they end up making the end. But still, we get lame freaking Heidi. Have to take
you need to leave Heidi alone,
baby. Nothing against her. I really have nothing against her. I really don't. I'm just saying, Fall 3 is lame. I just do not like. No, it's funny because like when watching 44, I really kind of want to give Heidi the benefit of the doubt. But just like when I'm watching her again, I just think I have no clue what this girl's doing. But no.
All right. So now, So honestly, again, I'm Final Tribal Council. It's weird because I feel like it was leaning towards Charlie. It's kind of, I do it from like early on. Ben had no chance. Ben's gonna be a typical 0 vote finalist, third place.
So I gotta rant about this real quick. I think this season more than anything else just shows that we need final twos again. Honest to God,
yes.
Literally, the last season that had all three people give votes was an H3. That was freaking 11 seasons ago. Like we need, can we just get one final two? Like it's literally two people get votes, one person doesn't. Like it's a consistent pattern. It's getting old. Like it really is. Like,
really is.
Can we just get a final two once? Just once. Like
and I don't know. I guess I don't know why they keep doing it because maybe they want to have a potential tie like the Ghost Island and have a third boot get a chance to vote. But I'm like. That's just.
I just want to final
change it up,
change it up, please, because Ben was just there.
Exactly.
Nice guy, but he was just there. Really.
Just even in 45, I love Jake Depp, but I knew Jake had no chance against Dean Austin.
That's funny. I think Jake had a pretty decent shot, but then Final Tribal Council came, he just kind of backed off. So it's a shame too, because I was kind of rooting for him. But no, But yeah, Final Tribal Council.
It was funny, guy. I like the fact that they were arguing with Q because Q wanted to. Oh yeah. He like, no, I don't want to make a move. No, you did not. Be quiet. Be quiet. Q.
That's funny. Q being Q.
And then this Q kind of changed his season because everybody talking about Q's question because it kind of helped Kenzie win because Q asked, "What do we do with $1 million?" And of course, it was some good answers from everybody, but I think Kenzie stood out because saying how she wanted to help her business out, and not just for her to make money, but to help give people opportunities.
Right.
As in the beauty salon.
Yeah.
And I guess that swayed a lot of people to vote for Q.
Probably did. You mean vote for?
Kenzie. I'm sorry, Kenzie.
Vote for Q again.
We all want Q to win. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. But no, it's funny because someone was saying how I remember before Q got voted out, this one comment was saying how Q has no redeemable qualities. I'm like, yo, bro, way beyond invite to cookout. So no. But yeah, I don't get it either. But no, I ain't sure the comment because it's funny. So
I've seen it.
Yeah, but Kenzie, so Final Tribal Council came. I think all three had pretty decent performances.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so eventually,
Kenzie won.
5-3. 5-3 vote.
She got
Charlie won, got 3 votes. It was Charlie had Soda,
Hunter, and Liz. And Kenzie had Venus. Maria. That's what I talk about. Maria's.
Yeah,
Maria.
Venus, Maria,
Tevin, Tiffany, and Q. We gotta talk. I gotta talk about police.
Yeah.
Maria, what the heck? Maria, why would you do that? First of all,
Yeah. To get context, so like in the after show, even though Maria and Charlie were not only aligned the entire time, but
they were close.
They were close too. Like I mean, this isn't like probably the most thing. The thing I'm thinking, I can't think of the word. The most equivalent example I would say is like when Christian voted for Mike and David vs. Goliath, even though Nick and Christian were pretty close the entire game. See, like, I can understand why Christian would vote for Mike because, Nick and Christian were kind of like on the, butting heads towards the end.
Well,
and then, like, just in general, Christian just respected Mike. Just respected Mike's game more, which I get that. But I just feel like it's just a snake move. Just that Maria was just priding herself on wanting to get rid of Charlie, he has a really good shot at winning, and then just vote for Kenzie. And then, like that by itself is whatever. I mean, she can vote whoever she wants.
Yeah, exactly.
But the reason why, it's just, I honestly felt for Charlie. Like, that's just... If someone... I feel like there's a stab in the back. I feel more like stab in the back than anything in the game. Like,
and the worst part was, Charlie said in the after show that he and Maria made a deal, hey, if whoever makes it at the end, they'll get the vote.
For her to just do that?
And it's just because Kenzie won fire making? Like, are you serious right now?
Serious?
I was so...
I lost all respect for Maria after that. I mean, it's a shame, too, because she was, like, literally one person to... I was rooting for in the Final Five. And then, she just says that. I can't imagine being Charlie. Like, and then she said, like, my kids are gonna know you. I'm like, I want to talk to you.
I want to talk to you. No.
I'm blocking your socials. I'm deleting your number. Like,
I'm done. Yeah. Also, I you guys talk about after show. I hate the after show. I just felt so bad. It's like Charlie's reaction. Like,
I feel so bad for Charlie.
His stone cold face. Like, he looks so like
he was dead inside. I would be too. Like, if I was that close, if I was not just that close to winning, but I lost because of one vote.
Yeah, because
it's for my friend. Like,
if Maria would have voted for Charlie, which was what she should have done.
Yes, it would have been tie,
and then Ben would have had a vote, and Ben would have easily voted for Charlie.
Exactly.
So Charlie would have won 46.
Exactly. It's just
that made the season more epic, in my opinion.
Honestly, shame on you, Maria, for that was a snake move. I'm sorry.
It made it worse by more stabbing a knife in the back. Like, Charlie was stood there by everybody talking, hey, why you lost?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got around Jeff too. Yeah. Like, Charlie just lost the game. Mm-hmm. And his first question is directed to Charlie, like, how you feel right now? I'm like, bro, just let him breathe. He just lost the game. Like,
Charlie's a better man than me. Not gonna lie. He's a better man than me.
I will cuss someone out.
I would cuss someone. Not gonna lie. Yeah, they don't want me on Survivor because okay, he's a better man than me.
Yeah, shoot.
So honestly, in his favor, let's talk about we started talking about the finale. So let's talk about what are your thoughts on? We can talk more about Charlie and Kenzie, but how you feel about Kenzie as a winner?
Kenzie, okay, here I've been waiting. We've been recording for about an hour now. I've been waiting to get to this point. I'm sorry. Look again. It's really weird because, like, for the most part, I understand why the jurors vote for Kenzie. Like, I understand, like, Tiffany and Q vote for her because,
it makes sense.
Venus, honestly, I really, I sound like a jerk saying this, but I feel like Venus was going to vote for a woman because SJW, but no. No, I'm sorry. Like, just the way she was after the show, like, she got major SJW vibes. And, like, Tevin, I guess maybe he was, like, swayed by her final tribal council. No, it makes sense why the jury voted the way they did. And, I'm not saying Kenzie played a horrible game or anything, but just, like, it's the first time, honestly, maybe not first time, because I remember Gabler, we had the freaking...
I can't go over that.
We were shocked, too. But just, like, I legitimately just did not understand how Kenzie won. Like, even just as we're dissecting the season, like, the entire time doing this, like, rarely do we ever mention Kenzie doing this, or Kenzie having agency, or Kenzie doing this. Like, just, like, I didn't even understand Kenzie's game. And, people say, okay, well, social game, yeah.
That's
but
true.
The thing is, that is true. That's completely true. I am an avid defender of Sandra's win in Heroes vs. Villains. Mm-hmm. I'm a defender of Michelle's win in Go Wrong. Like, but it's just, like, at least with them, I can understand. Like, they didn't have, like, outright holes in their gameplay. Like, for example, okay, so Kenzie, I mean, she tried to pull in Jess and Bonnie from the beginning, but then she realized, like, for no reason really, but then she realized they're not good players, so she said screw that plan. But just, like, throughout the game, I mean, she didn't really, like, like dazzled me. Like I just didn't really understand how her game was a winning game. And like people say that social game matters, yeah. Okay, but like the people that now think about it now, the only people that she was like really close with were Ben, Tiffany, kind of Q from the jump, and I mean,
I guess
that's really it. That's really it. She was close to Liz, but she voted for Charlie. So yeah. And I feel like Charlie had a much better social game from what I'm seeing. Not like Charlie was like Russell Hand's like game bot or anything. Not like he was unlikable. Like he seemed like a straight up guy. He treat people with respect, and I feel like he sold his game well at the end. So I'm just legitimately confused how Kenzie won. I really thought Charlie was the front runner. I just like I hate to say like so and so was robbed or whatever, but it's just like I really think like Charlie should have had in the bag. So
again, like I really feel like it really showed like Kenzie won because of fire making and Q's question.
Yeah, exactly. Like literally, like I'm just thinking of other other controversial winners, like
here's the thing, even Sandra's win in Heroes Villain, even though people hate it, some people
can understand why it happened.
Not like Sandra like made big mistakes. Like she was literally it kind of due to like Russell. Her game was she was on the bottom at first because Russell, and then she worked her way up on the villains tribe. She even worked with the heroes to try to get people. Hey, I tell you, I can help you out, get rid of Russell, but please listen to me. They won't listen, and she's like, all right, fine, I'll just join I'll work with villains then.
Exactly.
And then not only that, she made it to the finale. And made it so good. Russell's like, I'm not gonna worry about Sandra. It backfired because Hero's like, hey, we understand you were playing a game because it was our fault of our demise because you were willing to work with us and get Russell, and you were right, and we didn't believe you. That's why we're gonna vote for you because you earned it because you the one who. You told us you weren't playing the true game.
Exactly. Like I understand why Sandra won. I even understand why Michelle won Korong because like she got like Scott said the best in Korong Final Tribal Council. Like Michelle seemed like she got stronger as time went on.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like jury perception is everything. So like I really kind of got that. I know people were angry that Aubrey lost, but like Michelle seemed like she was getting like stronger as the game went on. I just don't. I legitimately do not understand just how Kenzie won. I'm not even saying Kenzie's like the worst winner or anything. Obviously, Obviously, she's better than Ben. She's better than Chris Underwood. She's better than she's better than Bob. Like she's better than a lot of she's better than a fair amount of winners. But I literally just am not impressed with the gameplay at all. Like I feel like that with other winners, even if they're controversial, I can kind of see how they won. Like even though Ben's win is worse. I can understand like how he won because I mean, granted, through you can understand why he won. I don't agree with it. I think that his gameplay is not that good, but I can understand why he won. I just don't understand how Kenzie won. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, and also, I feel like I'm not saying every player needs a big move. What is the winning move? Like, not every winning move has to be like an idle play.
Right.
Every player, every winner has to have like a winning move. Like, what was the move that helped you win the game?
Right. That's just the thing. Like, I really think that if her main thing was her social game, which is again completely valid, then who was she close with? She was close to Ben. She was close to Tiffany. Kind of cute, but I mean.
I didn't even see. We
didn't see that.
Was it another bad edit where, of course, Survivor can't edit a female winner?
Right. Yeah. Probably. Again, I feel like Charlie was really good with. He was good with Hunter. He was good with
Maria, of course.
Maria, Q, Liz. He was good with like most of the cast. I thought. I like genuinely. Like,
and he was close to Nami. That's why he got votes from Soda and Liz.
Exactly. Exactly. I literally when Kenzie won, I was just like. I don't know what just happened. Like I literally felt like disappointed. Like I really did. I mean, nothing against personally. Good job on the win, but I don't know.
I'm still. I guess it's the first time. It's like I'm confused. Like, hey, what did she do to win?
Exactly.
It's not like how. It's not like it's weird. Because like usually I ask how did second place lost, but I'm asking now how did first place won?
Yeah.
Because usually like for the Nerd Girls, they were Samoa. Like Samoa's always ask, hey,
how
Nally won, but it's more like reason why Nally won because. She was a good person. Also, she was also a good player, underrated player, where she's aware of what's going on, and she realized, hey, Russell's gonna dig his own grave by being a jerk and being annoying to everybody.
Yep.
So I'll just be on his side, but everybody know I'm going more of a good person that lets her winning.
Yep.
Not every player needs to make. I'm not saying that she has to make big moves. Got to be like a game bot to win Survivor.
Right, I agree.
I'm just saying that I need to find like what did you do that made you win.
Right. Like I'll put this in perspective. Right? Think of recent winners. Let's take Jam Jam. So Jam Jam was mostly a social player, but you can understand why he made it to the end. Like he had good relations with what's the Green Tribe's name?
Soka.
He had good relations with even his close people like Carson and Carol. You understand why he won. I hate to harp on this.
He was leader of the. He was actually a good strategist. He was main strategist of Tika with Carson. They helped work together and they helped make it to the end.
Yeah.
So you saw. I feel like Kenzie's kind of. I won't say she didn't really she didn't make like a move that hey she's definitely in charge. You know what's going on.
Exactly.
It's like most of her vote out she was in, like she was a majority vote. Like the Hunter vote was she was out of Hunter vote because she voted with vote for Q.
Well, I mean, it was before they revoted.
Oh darn it!
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Well,
she was out the
Tiffany vote because she literally got outplayed, but Murray took her move.
Yeah, like took her move and it's just.
Yeah, and then she just voted for the majority on Venus and Q. It wasn't like it was a shocker. Mm-hmm. And Maria, same for Maria. So it wasn't like she didn't have like something that made her like stood out.
Yep.
Yeah, and again, we're not asking for like make a big move for a resume. We're saying, hey, what did you do to help you? What was your winning game? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Kenzie, like I said, let's see. Anything else? Let's talk about what would you rank Kenzie
among other winners?
New era
winners. I'm just gonna be straight to the point. I think she's the worst one. I'm more impressed by Erica. I'm more impressed by Marianne. I think Gabler's win is better. I think Jam Jam's win is better. Obviously, I think Dee's win is better. I honestly think Ken's maybe the weakest New Era win. I really do. Even Erica had like some agency.
Erica's that bad at it.
Yeah.
And I feel like even Marianne's like kind of seen like bottom tier like winner in New Era. But I feel like I saw Marianne grow to a person, and then her winning move was to be the main person to facilitate Omar's blindside.
Exactly.
That helped her. Kenzie didn't do that. She didn't make that winning move. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think Kenzie is probably the worst winner.
I mean, like
New Era.
I would say making just one winning move. I mean, it's good for Marianne because Omar was the front runner to win. But I mean, Jam technically didn't make like one game winning move, but Jam he had good relations with other people. I'm not saying like we can't harp on like big people making big moves just for the heck of it, but then like say like they need like one game winning move. But no, I get what you mean. I just think that among the New Era winners, I think Kenzie is the weakest one, unfortunately. So
honestly, in my opinion, if Troy would have won, I may put him ahead of D. No, I'm sorry. Because I
gotta think about that.
Because Charles kind of, I love Charlie to death, but like, he was definitely like Maria's kind. He was kind of like, I won't say second fiddle to Maria, but he was kind of viewed as like that till.
Yeah, to like.
Yeah, I feel like one thing about D, even D's one, she was kind of like control of like what was going on, and she benefited from a strong alliance where like even she was kind of maybe able to vote like Austin, Julie, and Drew will help her out and help blindside another person on Belo. And that's kind of why that's why I like Reba Alliance in 45 because they all work together and help make it to the end.
Yeah.
So, and again, I feel another thing. Someone made a good point on it. I saw a comment like, don't forget these players have not seen 45. They only see was 44. So they probably saw the way how Carolyn lost. So, hey, Carolyn was a good character. The problem is that she didn't make a move to help her win. And they're like, I can't have that happen again. I gotta be like the main character. I gotta have a move for myself. So maybe with sure like it was filled with egos where players are like, hey, I made this move. Maybe they want to vote for a social player because they were never going to give credit to the player who made a strategic move.
Right. Yeah. What's next on the list?
All right, let's check. A few more. Let's talk about. I want to do last thoughts on 45 at the end.
46.
Okay, thank you. 46. Let's talk about the cast real quick. How you feel about the cast?
I thought it was a pretty curiosity. What we got after the cast?
Briefly on challenges, pros and cons, and then.
Okay, because I was gonna say because we're at the hour and 17 mark, so I'm just curious.
Right.
I know, right? All right. Well, it's all good. The cast was pretty solid. There are definitely some standout people I can see returning. Q for sure. I can see Charlie coming. I can definitely see Charlie coming back. I think Ben, he didn't have a lot of agency, but I think I can see him coming back. I see Tiff. They're a lot like standout people. I'll say that much. It's funny because like preseason, I was very, very, very concerned about this cast because I thought Charlie was going to be an annoying Swiftie. He kind of was at the start, which is funny. It's really funny how I rooted for him towards the end because I really thought I would hate him like at the start. But I wasn't happy with Charlie. I remember Kenzie said something that was like really annoying in the beginning, in preseason. Like she was saying something how like I forgot what she said. Like I only remember this because Meme View was like saying how dumb it was, but no. I don't know. Just in general, I thought this cast was gonna really, really annoy me in the start. But no, I just think that there's a lot of characters, and I don't know. I think it's a pretty good cast.
You think it's better than 45s?
I mean, there are no quitters. I mean, other than
no, I don't count Q's. But I think Q was just like I messed up. I should.
Right. Okay. All right. That's I guess it's different. Yeah. It's different than Hannah and Sean just throwing a towel.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But then you got Bonu and Jess who should have not been there.
Right. But
it's like they all cancel each other out.
That's tough.
Yeah, I may go.
Hannah and Sean are just weak people. Jesus Christ. Because like it's already bad enough they quit in the beginning of the game. But it's during like 26-day great value survivor.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'll give Edge 46. I think 46 had a better cast.
I'll give Edge 46.
I think 46 had a better cast, but 45 had better like what's the word?
Better players.
Yeah, best. That's a good one. 46 had better cast. 45 had better players.
Yeah.
So I agree. I think that's best cast in the new era. Well, let's see. I think 42 is best in the new era.
Probably, yeah.
All right, so it's up there. So it's a good cast. We said before, I think mostly Q carried the season. Like
Q carried the merge this season.
And that dude, man, he's one of the best. Like I said, one of the best players they found in a long time. Like he's definitely like the new era version of Coach.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I guarantee he's definitely coming back and forth. 50. I'll be completely shocked if he's on season 50, unless he doesn't want to go on Survivor.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely a legend. Like he's definitely like. And I also like Venus. I know you don't like Venus as like a player. I thought she was fun to watch. She made good TV.
Yeah, she was alright.
All right, so that's mostly the cast. And the next thing is just briefly challenges. Like any challenges.
Yeah, I said earlier. I just think challenges this season were a lot of rehashes, not a lot of originality. I mean, I like the final challenge. I'll give them that much. Yeah. I'm glad they didn't do some motion for once an even numbered new era season, but. A lot of rehashes. I mean, like, is it really that hard to bring back? Like, I mean, like, if they're gonna like rehash challenge, like, bring back something we haven't seen before. I mean, they brought back one challenge. They brought back final challenge we haven't seen since what numbers Millennial Bridge next? 33. So it's been a minute since then. But I mean, just bring back something. It's really hard to bring back something from China or even like just. I mean, I just want variety. That's the main thing. Like all these challenges are just kind of blending the same. So
So I agree. I don't have anything else to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's telling that as much as Ghost Island is memed for how it's not a great season. At least like that actually had like original challenges. So anyway, challenges were meh.
All right, I think we kind of mostly talk about it, but let's talk about the pros and cons real quick.
Okay.
I'll start with the pros. I think the big one is I just love the They like I said, they limit the idol, like all the advantages and idols, not overkill. I still find it funny that 5-6 players had a chance to get idols and it didn't work out.
Yeah,
it made really good TV. And I also saw like 2 extra votes. Which I was tired of seeing bank a vote, the inheritance advantage. Like Sean Dark, nobody played it this season.
I forgot that was even a thing.
Yeah, honestly, I think they need to get rid of it. Like we had a nice move with Caleb in 45, but honestly, it's not gonna work. It's really pointless. And I like the fact they got rid of, like I said earlier, they got rid of the whole like go to a new island. I thought that just felt too much, so cliche, and it's got too repetitive. So that's one pro. And like again, like I like the cast. And the last pro I probably had was definitely like entertaining. It's definitely very entertaining compared to other seasons.
Yeah, very.
Like we said before, like, this is a new Bone. And I'm a big fan of Bone. I like the Bone. And just like I never thought we'd see a season like that again. Just like not only that the cast is like funny. Some people just not like each other. Like, Nami would just not. They would not function together. And I like how like even in 45, Bella like Katoro will just not work with Bruce, and they kind of let you off their downfalls. Same thing with Nami. I just think that's just realistic, funny gameplay. Because you see that it's like that in real life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of share the same same thoughts. I definitely think that in a lot of ways this season is a big improvement from a lot of the other seasons in the sense that There's not a lot of stupid advantages like a bank of vote or knowledge power or any of that garbage, or just like it's just it's relatively straightforward in terms of the twists and turns, which I appreciate. Again, I don't know why it took this long for production to get the memo that it's a good cast that carries these freaking seasons, but whatever. And a good cast and a good actor for that matter. What else? I mean, I thought cast there are a lot of really entertaining people, and in general, I mean, 46 has moments of promise. It really does. Genuinely during the merge, their episodes where I look forward to watching Survivor. And part of it's because of Q being entertaining, part of it's because of them drama, and it's just stuff I miss. I mean, I like my cast is I'm not saying cast should be way too messy, because then we get seasons One World or Thailand or whatever. But I mean, just entertainment wise, the season I look forward to it. So
I find it very ironic that once Q got eliminated, that's when the season fell apart.
Yep.
Well, that man. I'm sorry, I keep bringing up that man carried the season. He really did.
Literally.
All right, so what are some cons? Let's just get the finale was definitely a con.
Yeah, finale was frustrating all around. I'm not a big fan of the winner. Let's see what else. Again, challenges are kind of meh.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of how the idols and the pre-merge were made, with the lock and if you lose, because again it pretty much encourages people to throw the challenge, because if they throw a challenge then they'll get the lock easily and then they get the idol. I don't know. I mean, there's still some of that new era stuff. There's some stuff that's been playing this show for almost 10 years now. The fact it's still in Fiji, the fact that challenges are meh. I mean, we do get a little bit of Sexy Jeff again, so that's cool. But I don't know, the fire making challenge I don't care for. I mean, just there's certain stuff that there's nothing we can really do about, so it's whatever. So
yeah, I feel a lot of cons now are becoming because new era,
just mainstays at this point.
Yeah, which is I'm still gonna criticize it, because I just don't like it. And I think more fans are now starting to see it now. I just hope eventually, even we all know season 50 is gonna be an all eternity season.
Yeah,
I really feel like if they keep the same stuff in 50 and then do 51, 52, I'm really thinking about stop watching Survivor.
I was gonna say, because I was telling Keenan about this the other day. If they're gonna continue the show after 50, they need some drastic changes. They need to, get out of Fiji. I don't mean just staying in Fiji's neighbor island for another 10 years. I mean, go to somewhere really foreign, just new scenery for Christ's sake. Go get out of Fiji, 39 days, just pull out all the stops. I'm tired of seeing budgeted Survivor. I mean, this season's entertaining, last season's entertaining. I like 42, but just after 50, if they're getting content with just having this budgeted show, then I don't want any part of it. So yeah.
All right, let's see. I think that's all our cons. All right, so now we're almost done.
Also, the after show sucks, but yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, after shows.
I honestly, right now, I think this is a really good time for them to really think about doing the viewing show, because they might have filmed 47, 48 soon.
Well, I think they already filmed 47 because that's why we got the preview.
Oh darn it.
Okay, so 48, 49, yeah.
Please bring back the reunion show.
They need to.
And I'm not asking if I know. I'm hoping we did in Thursday, a 15-minute reunion show. I want a nice, good reunion show.
Agreed.
If Jeff can't do it, then let's find another host. There's so many people want to be. Let me be the host.
Yeah, no, I mean, no. When we say bring back the reunion, we don't need some Ben Circle Jerk like the H3 reunion was. We need something quality reunion.
Kevin Hart promoting his own
promoting a show that only lasts 5 episodes. That's so lame. That's embarrassing. It really is.
Show, man.
But I mean, it's just I honestly, seeing how Charlie was after show, this is the first time in a while I actually felt bad for a player. He is visibly broken by not just losing by a close vote, not just not getting a vote by his closest ally, but her not voting for him for a hackneyed reason. It's just I feel bad for him.
I felt the same way in 41 for 43 because I felt bad with Sean. Sean really felt the worst.
Sean looked broken.
Mike looked broken too. Mike looked down, and even Cassie, she said she had a really hard time.
Owen already said after the after show in this post show interview. So
I just again they got if they want to make changes, I love the small changes they make. But if you want, it's time you make some major big changes now. It's literally the same season now, just over and over again. Just tries a little small little change. But now I want some big differences now, especially we get into a possibly all eternity season.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree.
And again, we're not gonna really talk about it 50 till we get closer, so we're not gonna talk about it right now. We'll talk more about it when it gets like 40 and 49. All right. Anyway, so last two things. First off, how would you rate 46 out of 10? 1 out of 10.
I'd probably give it like a. I don't know. I'll say a decent 7. I would say. I don't know. Like.
Where'd you rate 45? Out of curiosity.
45. I'll probably give like a 7.5, 8. Actually, I don't know. I gotta think about that.
I gave it an 8.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 45. I'll probably give it an 8. 46. I'll probably get like a 7, 7.5, somewhere around there. Yeah.
7 point. Yeah.
I'll probably have to rewatch the season again, but like right now I'll say 7, 7.5. So.
Yeah, I'll give like 7.5, 7.9 ish, something like that. Yeah, I'll get like that. I don't think it's an 8, but it's definitely like not terrible.
Yeah, like I say, it's like upper mid tier. In the season. I think it's like if it's not top 20, but it's like. Maybe top 25. If it's not top 25, it's like 26, 27.
So obviously we know it's definitely not a top 10 season. So we're not even talking about Heroes, Villains, or Pearl Islands.
Not even close.
It's definitely not. I don't think it's a top tier. Like, it's not Cook Islands, Amazon, Borneo, Samoa All Stars.
Yeah. It's funny because like I generally think like with the trajectory of the show going right now, I don't think they're ever going to get top 10 season. So it's
well, I know for sure. I'm not.
Yeah, like the most recent season that's in my top 10 is. Probably David vs. Goliath. I don't know.
Yeah, David Goliath should be was top 10 season. So
yeah, I mean even then like it's barely in my top 10. So I don't know.
Yeah, I better have like 9 or 10ish.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, I still think Gabon is better than 46. I think so, I think Gabon is. I've been watching. I know you changed your mind a little bit about Gabon. I still think Gabon is a decent season.
I mean, I think so too.
And I still think Fiji's better. I think Fiji. I know Fiji's kind of like not the most popular season, but I feel like it was more fun to watch more in 46. Sometimes.
I agree.
What do you think of? You think it's better, 46 or Palau? If you're on Palau, it's like it's fun to watch it if you have no idea what's happening. Yeah. But if you know what's happened,
it's really boring.
It's really boring.
I don't know. I didn't think about that one.
I may give Palau a slight edge. I do like challenges in Palau. Yeah. In the theme, and like I said, I think 45 is better than 46. So yeah, I think 46 is like in that range, like 25, like with Australian Outback. Yeah. Season 42, Guatemala. Yeah. Yeah, it's above average mid. Yeah. So I have right now 25 on my list. It's okay.
Well, 25 out of what, 40? Actually, ain't too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's like above average mid. Yeah. The better than Redemption Island was 46. All right, so yeah, so we got 46 is 25. So
all
right. So last thing, what are your thoughts on season 47? These. You think anything?
I'll be honest. Like I'm very concerned. I was concerned with 46 too. So like maybe they'll knock it out of the park. But no, when two guys are so concerned about their legacies or too concerned about making an impact, I'm like, well, here we go. We're gonna get people that are just out there to make big moves or have a resume or whatever. Like just I don't know. I can just sense that 47 is gonna be annoying to watch. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll be wrong. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it's good, but I know it's not gonna be top 10, so I'm gonna get out of my expectations. But
I'm not gonna have top 10. Yeah. I just want to be just as good as at 46 and 45. And I don't know. We'll see. I wasn't a big fan of the cast, but it showed it. It looked kind of like
either annoying or SJWS. Sorry, I'm just saying. Like,
it's your channel. So I feel it's gonna give me 44 vibes, where like everybody's all kumbaya.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I'm scared because I did not like 44 because that got really annoying.
Yeah. Oh God.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll see. 47. We'll probably do because I know you're going to school soon, and we'll probably do that same thing. with 47 we'll review like the whole season, like we did 46 and 44. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, that's
any last things on 46.
Excuse me. I think we covered it. We did this for about an hour and a half. So
yeah, I feel good. Like I said, I feel like if it wasn't for the finale, I think it'd been like a really good season. I probably have 45, but unfortunately, finale plays a big part in the season.
Yep, and we had a winner that I'm not a big fan of. I just nothing against Kenzie personally. I mean, maybe if I rewatch season, I'll understand. But I genuinely I just don't get it. I really don't. I really thought Charlie had in the bag. I just think Charlie was better socially. Charlie was better strategically and physically. I just don't understand.
And the season just came out yesterday. We may hear more so about it during the next few days.
Maybe. And again, shame on Maria for throwing a friend under the bus. Like really,
she was a villain. I remember when she like made Q and Liz do rock paper scissors.
I mean that was funny, but like
that was funny, but now that kind of aging really bad now because I shows on her villain side. I just oh my god, like, that's messed up. That was wrong.
I'm still not again like it's not even so much a horrible thing that she over Kenzie. It's the fact that she'd have such a lame excuse or lame reason for not. I just feel bad.
And lied to him about it.
I feel bad for Charlie. I really did. But,
I'm good.
Yeah, but that's our thoughts on 46, and we thought it was pretty meh. I mean, I had moments of greatness, but it didn't reach the heights of 45.
Yep.
All right. Well, you have any other thoughts?
Nope. That's it. Bye, everyone.
Right. I'm Ev here to entertain. Just heads up, I'm actually using a new mic, so I mean, if it sounds better, then just let me know in the comments. But no, I'm Ev here to entertain. I hope you have a good one. Peace.